Hello again. Well folks, we've left over Kellet behind and we're now heading off towards Nether Kellet. This is just the little bits of over Kellet that straggle out, and right at the end of this 9-minute or so ride, well, I won't tell you. You can wait and see for yourself. Anyway, it's around about 9 o'clock. In fact, it's just 9 o'clock now, and AM, and very quiet, as you can see. And I said earlier that I wouldn't normally be riding over the Easter holiday, because generally up in the Lake District it gets very busy, but surprisingly it is so quiet. Where's everybody gone? It's almost like it was in lockdown. Oh yes, do you remember those days? Prefer to forget them. Right, carry on. This is a nice little road because it avoids me having to ride on the A6. That's a great benefit to me. This sort of runs parallel with the A6, I suppose. And we're just heading into the outskirts of Nether Kellet. Now, Nether is an interesting name, isn't it? If one's called over Kellet, does Nether mean under Kellet or little Kellet? I imagine somebody will know. Now that is an entrance to the quarry, the Nether Kellet quarry. That's in the middle of that sort of forested area, and there's another road which runs over on the right hand side to this, parallel with it again, and that there's a main entrance over there. That was a more minor entrance. There's a little turning off to the right there, something in there. I'll have to have a little look at that another time, because this will be a favourite little way to get out over to the way I like to ride, because it is certainly quiet at the weekend. A couple of cars. It's the first we've seen for a while. And you can just now see the outskirts of Nether Kellet itself, 30 miles an hour. It's quite a large little village. Quite surprised. I don't really know Nether Kellet at all well, because there's another little road which cuts it all off, which is further down here. I'll just show you where that is. Yes, if you go off down there, was to turn right there, that would take me to Canvas, avoiding the other road, but actually I prefer the one we've just been on. I don't know about you. Well, you have been along the other one, perhaps, maybe not. Yeah, very pleasant little village. One wonders why it sprang up. Appears to be on a bus route too. It's a bus stop. Stagecoach. They run everywhere. I'm just going to pull in here for a few moments. There's a van behind me, but that's not the main reason for pulling in. My nose has just started to run. So it'd be more comfortable if I wipe it, won't it? It'd be nicer for you too. Anyway, it won't be long. We'll be off again. You can enjoy the purring of that motorcycle engine. I wonder what that bit of wood's doing in that doorway. village. Just going over the M6. You're never far from the M6 here, are you? And we're going to turn left, and the Audiotron is going to... Audiocator, I keep calling it Audiotron. The Audiocator, which tells me my indicators are flashing. And I've fitted it because there were times when I left them flashing and realised I had a couple of way on, and I thought, that's not a good idea to leave the indicators going. That's going to confuse people. So thanks to Chris down in Stockport, who made me aware of the Audiocator. I bought it and fitted it, which was a bit of a pain because it's got very fine wires. Anyway, managed to fit it in the end, and it's been brilliant. You certainly can't leave indicators flashing with that flash making a noise. Anyway, we're now heading off towards the turning off to Hess Bank, and as I say, this avoids the A6, and quite a pleasant little ride. Now, a couple of minutes further along, that will be the end of this particular ride, and we turn off to the right to get to Hest Bank. But just before we do that, I'll mention what I said before, which was, as I came up to the junction, there was a motorcyclist, and I thought, he looks like he's in trouble. And it was a BMW. I don't know other motorcycles, I only know my Meteor, which seems selfish, that's all I'm interested in, but there we are, that's the way things are. C'est la vie, or it is what it is, Peter, Mike would say. And anyway, I stopped to find out the problem, see if I could help. And I suppose he was in his probably late 50s, and you'll see the motorcycle as we approach, but his battery had gone completely flat. Now, I'm not sure if it was a new machine or if he was going to pick up a new machine, one of the two. Anyway, he comes from Bolton-le-Sands, he tells me, and he was able to get sorted out because he had a friend in Bolton-le-Sands that would come over and help him. But yeah, he just couldn't get the thing to start. It had stopped at the junction, and that was it. And you go, no matter what machine you have, they can all go wrong, can't they? No matter how much you paid. And that in the distance is Lancaster. Here's our junction just coming up. We'll turn right, turn stop. And there's a BMW. Right, see you later on, perhaps another time.